as you guys can tell from the topic of the video, it's going to be a depressing subject. Alright, so let's get on with this depressing video that I'm about to do. So sad. It's not. Today I'm going to be talking about a couple things. I've got a couple shout outs for you at the end. I'm going to tell you what I'm smoking, what I have pressed, a couple of different presses. I'm going to show you my tobacco plants. And let's just get on with that because there's lots to do here in Herferville. So, I bought a pollen press and I had made some what I termed baby cakes because boy they are baby. And they're cakes, so it made sense. And the first ones that I did didn't have a whole lot of flavor. And so I decided to try it again, and this time I was going to up my game. Decided to use some blending Virginias, some organic burley that I had gotten from Tamper Tantrum. Thank you again, Tamper Tantrum, most appreciated. And I bought some Captain Morgan rum. Didn't care for it very much. And I thought, what am I going to do with it? Well, I'm going to just douse the heck out of my tobacco. Since I didn't get a lot of flavor out of the first round, I decided to just really up the game on the liquid on that. So I did. I did so much that when I would turn it every day to press it some more, a lot of juice would come out. And I thought, wow, this is not going to be good. But the cakes actually, the second round of cakes turned out pretty good. So they're still a little bit moist, but they're holding together very nicely. And what I did was I just crumbled it up and let it sit there for about 30 minutes so I could make it smokable because it was a little moist. And I have to say, I'm pretty pleased with this round. So I'm glad that I bought the pollen press so that I can do some testing and not waste a whole lot of tobacco. So not that I'm not going to smoke the 4 little cakes that I made, but it just makes it just seems smarter that way for me to do it. So anyway, I'm smoking my I don't know what to call it. Since I like it, I could have called it Crappin' Morgan, but I actually like it, so I just call it a rum cake. A rum cake. That's it, because that's what it is. It's really good. So, it's just a cob that it was too heavy for me for clenching, so I just chopped the top off, colored it purple, because I'm a girl. That's what we do. So, I bought myself, this is the depressing part of the video, by the way. I bought myself a noodle press. I'm sure you guys have seen it. A couple of guys have done this, and I thought, well, I'm gonna up my game. I'm gonna use this, make some bigger cakes. You can tell it's gonna be quite a bit bigger. And one of my favorite crossover blends is Shortcut to Mushrooms. So I had contacted Just for Him and asked them why they couldn't make it anymore, because I was sad when they stopped making it. And they said that about 5 years ago, a company that made a truffle tobacco stopped making it. They bought every bit that they had, and up to that point, they had made it, and they ran out. So that was the end of that. So, another tobacco that I like that happens to be an aromatic, some dark roast coffee, is Eileen's Dream by CAO. So what I did was I bought myself a 10 of that because I had ran out. I don't smoke it that much anymore. I actually like non-aromatics a little bit better than I do Aros now. But I took that and I mixed it with a little bit of Latakia because the Eileen's Dream does have some truffle. It has white chocolate in it as well. but it is also a truffle tobacco. So I thought, well, I'm going to make something that I know it's not going to be exactly like Shortcut to Mushrooms, but it might be close, or it might be something that I like even more. Until I tried, I wouldn't know. So that's what I did in the press. I just made a short story long. Sorry, guys. But that's what I'm doing. That's really not bad. I'm enjoying that. So I'm going to unpress. I'm going to depress this tobacco. See what happens. See, I put, I forget how many grams I put in it. I wrote it down somewhere. I'm going to have to get that out and see. But it goes down there pretty far. I hope I just did that backwards too. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking about grams. But, yeah, the easy one is this. Oh, it smells really good. So I'm just going to pop it out of there and see what happens. Look at that. Look at that tobacco grain. Oh, look at that. Nice little cake. I've got parchment paper on both sides, which I guess I'm going to peel off. Although if I were going to make more, I'd probably leave that on there. I guess if I make more and I want to stack them all, figure it out. But yeah. Oh, that smells, as I get it on my nose, that smells really nice. A little bit moist, but that's okay. Yeah, that turned out pretty nice. just a touch larger. Much moister though. Much more moist though. So that's interesting. That's a real solid. I definitely pressed that. There's no doubt about that. So I'm going to put that in a jar. Let it sit for a while. But what I did on the bottom of this, I don't know if I can get it out or not to show you guys. I know some guys were, yeah, I can get it out. Where's my, oh, it's already here. Some guys were taping the bottom and doing some other stuff, and what I did was I took the bottom of a pint jar lid from one of my ball jars, and I just cut it, and I covered it in wax paper, and I'll just take that off, and next time I'll just put wax paper over it again just to keep it protected. But that worked out pretty well, so I'm going to continue doing that. So it's all kind of like a, I don't know, I'm just going to learn as I go and get different things and try different tobaccos and different flavorings. And my next step, I'm going to do another press though of this. I'm going to wash this up and do it again, because that was kind of fun. I let it marinate in there and press for 4 days, and I turned it every morning. So that worked out really good. I'm happy with the success of that. I hope it tastes good. I'm going to let it sit for a while though before I taste that. The next thing I'm going to do is LaDon Mott made me a larger press from an old cheese box. And what I'm going to do there is I'm going to order some whole leaf, and I'm going to try and just press out like a Virginia. No, I think I'm actually going to do, I'm going to do an English first. I'm going to get some, like a small amount, like order a 1/4 pound of Latakia and do it that way. Yes, I did find a place where you can order a 1/4 pound. I found a couple other places you can only order them by the pound. So, no thank you. That's a lot for just starting out, so. So I also wanted to show you real quick, before I do my shout outs, Tamper Tantrum also gave me some tobacco plants. They were quite tiny when I got them, like this big. And so they're doing really well. I've separated them, and I have more than this. There's more in my window, but this is just the ones I pulled out to show you. So you could, interesting, it's like little stair steps there. They get the same amount of sun, and I turn them every day. But these 4 right here, the larger ones, happen to be the wild. They are growing at a much faster rate than this one's the gold and that one's the bright. So if you can really tell the difference in the wild and the non-wild. So I'm finding that interesting. I grew tobacco many years ago at my house, just because My family used to raise it in Kentucky when I was growing up, and we'd go there and work in the fields. I love the smell of the tobacco hanging up in the barns. It just brings back a lot of memories for me. So that's why I did it before. I wasn't a smoker back then, but now, of course, I have extra reasons for wanting to grow it. So anyway, now I'm going to talk about a couple of channels that I have found recently. A couple great guys, and I just wanted you guys to check them out if you're interested. This first guy has 14 subs. I think he has 4 videos up. His name is TinMan68. He's been smoking about 5 years, and he has a nice chat on one of his, I think it's a St. Patrick's Day video that he put up, where he talks about his smoking ancestors, talks about some pipes and a pipe rack and stuff that he had gotten from his grandpa's. So that's a really cool video, and he seems like a really great guy, and I thought you guys might be interested to check out his channel. And then also Ford Smoking Pipes is a very nice gentleman. He has 43 subs. He also has 4 videos up right now. He's been smoking on and off for about 30 years. And the thing that, and one of the reasons I want to shout him out is because he talks about where there isn't a whole lot of, there's not a lot of opportunity for him to smoke with other smokers. It's just, you know, he lives a little ways out, and he is very interested in the social aspect that the YTPC has to offer. So I don't know, I think we need to give these guys some more subs and some more watches, and maybe they'll make some more videos. I mean, you know, the social aspect for the YTPC is one of the what pulled me in. So I hope you guys will reach out to these guys, give them a sub. So I'll put their information in the bucket, and I really appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Take care, go sub a newbie, smoking taters. I'll see you later.